Hey everyone, Blake Sloan here. Just want to shoot you a quick video, kind of share a lesson, some things we taught here to my team, and more importantly, some stories of what I've been through, what I've seen happening in the marketplace here right now with colleagues, realtors, people in the business. And it's part of what we call the Realtor dilemma. And it's one of those things where everyone's so excited right now. So people are getting into real estate, being an agent, everybody you know is getting into the business, right? What no one's talking about is how many of those are getting back out. I've seen so many people I know who are super successful, who have great skills, get in the business. They come in, think they're gonna do great, and guess what? Next you know, they're doing something else. We shot a video a while back about that, but this is something that after seeing friends, people I know go through that, I really take personally, right? Because it's a tough business. And what we see is not only is there a roller coaster up and down the business that so many people get in, aren't able to make it long term. If they do, they sacrifice almost everything else in their life. Their marriage, relationship, kids, family, other parts, their health. And I know because I did a lot of that myself. I sacrificed my body, parts of different things when I got in the business a while back. And I know the one thing that I ran into that you may be feeling too is I felt so alone, right? I found myself horrifically alone in regards to what I did daily, what my daily purpose was, and the clarity in regards to what I need to do next each and every day. I feel myself kind of wandering through each day, spending most of my time trying to figure out what I need to do and what need to be next just to be able to survive, right? It became to a point where it was such a big thing of pressure on my shoulders of trying to figure out what to do, and I just felt so alone. And I wasn't sure how to say, I thought if I could get just one more lead, I'd be able to make it. If I get just one more deal, I can make it and finally be over the hump of that roller coaster or emotions. Or if I could just share some things more. I'll see today, right? All kind of people I know, they're sharing their stuff on Facebook, their page every day. Guess what? It does not bring the results, because the fact is, and this is what no one's willing to talk about, this is a very complicated business that has a lot of different moving parts to it. One, right, your mindsets in regards to how you understand the psychology of how people come and buy and sell property, right? It's a long-term thing. More importantly, how do you not only get leads, but the leads that you get, how do you convert them to a face-to-face appointment? And then once you get them to an appointment, how do you actually have them like and value and trust your advice so they actually want to do business with you, aka sign an agreement with you to work together, and then actually buy a property? Because so many people will get one down and maybe the second down, and guess what? They drop the ball on 3 and 4 and have no clue what to do next. So how do you consider those problems you may be having may not necessarily be a lead problem, may not necessarily be a differentiation or a script problem. There's just not a clarity or a system in what we call a proven science to help guide someone from A to Z from a client standpoint, both the buyer side and the seller side. And what we've seen, I take personally, there's so many agents right now, there's maybe you, there's only a small fraction, which is why I'm shooting this, that are going through that part, they're sacrificing everything in life, they're waiting for that next opportunity and just praying for an opportunity to come through to help them be successful. They know they're hungry, they can do it, they have it in them, they just don't have the right tools and the right systems, and more importantly, the right guidance to help get them to where they know they can be in the business. And if that's you and you feel that way, I'm talking to you right now. And this may trigger some of you guys that have been in the business for a while, right? You don't like to hear these things, you know why? Because it's the truth. And we see the numbers, you watch the numbers, right? Average agent sells less than 4 homes per year. There's a reason behind that. And so the one thing that I want to shoot this for is, one, I know there's somebody out there that may need that help. And I want you to share this video with them, because what I'm doing here, I'm going to offer what we call our success school. We just did it recently, a few months back, when the first one I ever did. We very rarely hire that much. If we do a couple of times, we had 8 people come in, 7 of them are still right now crushing it, doing numbers. We're sharing the same things that we did, like you may see the other video I may share with Jeremy we shot yesterday. This first full year did 73 houses under contract, closed right at 60. And so these are those things where we teach success school from A to Z. We partner together to help them be successful in business. And so I'm reaching out. We have a few spots that we're going to open up here soon. I want to shoot this video and share in case that may be something that you resonate with. You know you have it in you. You know you're successful. You know you can be successful, but you just have not had the right opportunity, the right tools, and the right guidance. Because I see it day in and day out. I've made that lately my mission to be able to share that and help those people and be able to keep them from being that statistic who got in the business, who could have made it, but is no longer in the business, right? And so that's something that if you resonate with this may be you. I'm talking to you. Reply to this email, reply back to this video, wherever you see this at, and say, hey, look, sign me up for that potential interview, and basically do a consultation, because it's not a fit for everybody. We have a small team. Obviously, it works very, very well. And it's what's happening in the real estate industry as a whole. The middle is disappearing. The old school way of doing things do not work anymore. And there's some people who adjust and kind of change the way their old school thinking are going to make the jump and be able to make it going forward. And so my question is that you? Do you resonate? Are you tired of riding that roller coaster and having that dilemma of feeling so alone all the time, right? Even when you're not necessarily alone, you feel alone deep down inside because you have no clarity, no purpose, and no guidance in where you're going forward. I want you to think about that too. And if this does resonate, reach out to me, respond, and ask, hey, let's have a one-on-one consultation. We have a link here for you. I'm here to serve, and it may not be a fit for Success School, but ultimately, I want to see how we can help serve people and help get them through that, because here's the deal, we're all in this together, right? We're all colleagues here. There's enough business out there, but the bottom line is there's not enough people who are making it in real estate successfully. So anything you need, reach out question-wise. Again, pass this along to someone who may need it. I'm sending this to my colleagues here. You probably don't need it. Most of the people getting this will not need it, but there's one or two people it may change their life. So share it with them. If that's you, reach out to me, and we'll get a consultation and hopefully maybe it'll change your business and get you in that successful coming up soon.